Marvel just flipped the script on everything we thought we knew about Daredevil. This trailer isn't just a teaser, it's a warning that Matt Murdock's world is about to get darker, more twisted, and maybe even deadlier. But here's the real question. Why is Daredevil standing face to face with his greatest enemy like it's a reunion? And who's the mysterious figure lurking in the shadows? Let's dive in, but trust me, by the end of this, you'll be questioning everything you thought about the man without fear. Let's talk about the tone first, because wow, this trailer doesn't hold back. Gone are the flashy, comedic vibes we've seen in Marvel's recent Disney Plus shows. This is gritty. This is personal. From the very first shot, you feel like you're stepping back into that raw, violent world Daredevil fans adored. But wait, did you catch the scene where Matt Murdock is walking through what looks like a courtroom, but the music suggests something much more sinister? It's subtle, but it's powerful, and it screams one thing: this is not going to be a typical Marvel series. Then, there's Charlie Cox. Let's just say it, he is Daredevil, but this time he's carrying something heavier. His voice, his expressions, they're all dripping with the weight of everything he's lost. You can almost feel the tension when he says, "I don't want redemption, I want justice." But justice for what? Or maybe, for who? It's not just about Daredevil. The trailer also screams Kingpin's return, and let's be honest, Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk is the kind of casting perfection that sends chills down your spine. He's not just back, he's more menacing than ever. The way he carries himself in this trailer, calm, calculated, and utterly terrifying, tells you everything you need to know about the stakes this time around. There's this one shot that stands out. Fisk, standing in a dimly lit room, adjusting his cuff. But then you notice something, there's blood on it. It's subtle but deliberate. Now, here's the thing, that blood isn't there by accident. Fisk is a man of precision. So who did he just eliminate? A rival? An innocent bystander? Or maybe someone close to Daredevil? This single image raises 100 questions. Is Fisk sending a message, a warning to Matt Murdock? Or is it something deeper, a declaration of war? And let's not forget Fisk's ambitions. In the Netflix series, we saw him as a man obsessed with power and control over Hell's Kitchen. But in Born Again, he seems more unhinged, more desperate, like a man who's been through hell and is clawing his way back to the top. Could this time be about more than control? Could revenge be his driving force? Or is he planning something even bigger, something that could shake the very foundation of Hell's Kitchen? There's also a moment in the trailer where Fisk looks directly into the camera, his face half covered in shadow. It's as if he's speaking directly to us, saying, "You have no idea what I'm capable of." And honestly, we don't. If this trailer is any indication, Fisk's return will push Matt Murdock to his absolute limits. But the real question is, how far is Fisk willing to go to reclaim his throne? And who will pay the price along the way? But here's the thing, this isn't just about Matt Murdock or Wilson Fisk anymore. There's a new player in the game, and they might be the biggest threat Daredevil has ever faced. Who is it? And why are they targeting both Daredevil and Kingpin? The clues in the trailer are cryptic, but one thing's for sure. This isn't just a battle for Hell's Kitchen, it's a war. Now, let's talk stakes. The trailer teases something monumental. Matt Murdock might be questioning his faith. There's a scene of him sitting in a church, but he's not praying. He's clenching his fists, looking broken, like he's lost his way. And if Daredevil loses his moral compass, what does that mean for the choices he'll make? Could we be seeing a darker version of Matt Murdock, one who's willing to cross the line he's always refused to step over? But what led him to this breaking point? The imagery in the trailer is striking. Matt walking through rain-soaked streets, his iconic suit torn and blooded, a man both physically and emotionally battered. It's as though Hell's Kitchen itself is mirroring his inner turmoil, a city drowning in chaos as its protector falters. And then there's the church, usually a symbol of solace for Matt, but here it feels suffocating, almost mocking. Could it be that he's questioning not just his faith, but his entire identity as Daredevil? Without that guiding principle, Matt Murdock is teetering on the edge of something dangerous, something that could redefine what it means to be the man without fear. And about the action, did you see that rooftop scene? Daredevil versus what looks like Fisk's mercenaries with nothing but a steel pipe in his hand. It's brutal, fast, and exactly the kind of choreography fans loved in the Netflix series. But here's what's interesting, it ends with Matt pinned down, breathing heavily, as if he's done. What's different this time? Is he outmatched, or is something deeper holding him back? The rooftop isn't just a battleground, it's a metaphor. Matt, pushed to his limits, pinned down not just by enemies, but by the weight of his own doubts and failures. The way the scene cuts to his face, exhausted, bleeding, and desperate, drives home the point. This isn't just a fight for survival, it's a fight for his very soul. And then there's the question, why does it feel like Matt isn't alone in his struggles? Could it be that the mysterious figure in the shadows is more than an adversary? Could they be a reflection of everything Matt fears he's becoming? But the biggest question remains, who's really in control of Hell's Kitchen? Because the trailer hints at something bigger than Daredevil and Kingpin. There's a line from Fisk, Hell's Kitchen was never yours to protect. Who is he talking to? And why does it feel like this season will challenge everything we've come to know about the Daredevil legacy? So, here's the bottom line. This trailer isn't just a preview, it's a promise. A promise that Daredevil, Born Again, is going to push boundaries, challenge its characters, and leave us questioning where Matt Murdock's journey is headed. But the question now is, are we ready for the darkest chapter in Daredevil's story? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got more deep dives and reviews coming your way. Who knows, maybe we'll uncover more hidden details about Daredevil's comeback. And before you go, think about this. What happens when the protector of Hell's Kitchen is no longer afraid to lose everything? Stay tuned.